Good evening, Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com. I want to look at Palantir today. This is a stock that we've had on our active trade list for a while. Frankly, we're just a little bit above break even, which doesn't make me happy, but it doesn't make me sad either because that's just kind of the way trading works. But I'm just showing it to you because I think this is a pretty instructive chart. There's a guy named Nicholas Darvas, known pretty extensively by anybody who's traded for any period of time with his Darvas boxes, where he essentially, and this is something you can see on just about any stock that is even remotely looking like a trending stock, where the stock will be trading in a certain range. It's kind of like in a box, and then it'll break out. And then after the breakout, then the stock starts to trade in another range, and then in another one, and now we're looking at potentially another one here. And when you really think about it, look, just connect the lower right-hand corners of the boxes, and that's a trend line. And same thing on the other side as well. So at least that's the way I look at this. When I look at stocks in this context, it really helps me have a better understanding of what's happening with the stock. Because to put it in a real simple way, what it means is that as a stock moves and soaks up, as the buyers soak up all of the supply at, say, 25 bucks, then ultimately the stock goes higher. And then that new level where the stock broke out, that is now filled with people saying, crap, I missed it at 25 bucks. If it pulls back, I'm going to buy it. And then they buy it. That's the bottom of the box. And so it's just kind of a logical progression of how stocks trade. I like these types of things, especially when they're stacked pretty close together and they're not high boxes. It's not like, you know, you've got, well, this stock is in a box. It's ranging between 30 and 60. I mean, how the heck are you going to trade something like that? It's much better. Well, you can trade it, but how are you going to hold something like that? It's much better if you can be in a stock that is giving you some kind of sense of normalcy, some sense of predictability. And this is what I really see here with Palantir. The blue line is the 200-day moving average. So you see it's still in definite IPO mode here. But the 50-day moving average, that's the red line, is starting to drift higher. 200-day is up here, so we've still got a little bit more work to do before the 50 will cross above the 200. Frankly, I don't think it would do that for a couple, probably a couple months even. But you're not making money on the moving average crossover. You're making money on the stock price. The stock broke through 27 today. It looks to me like this could start into a 27, 29 box. We're going to stay long this stock. We have a pretty loose stop on it clear down here. But I had mentioned, and I'll tell you this right now, I'd mentioned in our session, in our strategy session tonight, that I think you could buy the stock here. Stock's still buyable here, only I wouldn't want to give it this much room, 12%. I would say if I'm buying the stock here, I could even just say, you know what, if it falls below today's intraday low, which was 26 bucks, if it fell into the 25s, I'm out of here. I'm taking my loss. Or to give it a little more of a reasonable stop, you look down at where the 50-day moving or the 200-day moving average is, which is the blue line there, and you say if the stock falls below there, like if it fell to say 24.90, 24.95, that's an 8% risk on this stock. And that would be a good trade for me. That's kind of a good risk reward profile. So anyway, that's how I would, that's how I am trading Palantir. So anyway, check that out. Also, if you're not a member of Stock Market Mentor, yes, it's you. You're the only one. Everybody else is. Okay, so you need to join the party. Got a 7-day trial. You can check it out. People are really happy over there. I'm happy because I got a lot of happy people. I'd like you to make me even happier. Try the free trial, and I'll see you there. Bye.